the vlog. I am gonna make this intro very brief because I have to leave in around 20 minutes. Today is the day. I am getting my hair cut today. Cut and colored. It's been about 3-ish months, I'd say, since I got my haircut last, but it's been over a year now since I got any color. My color is way down here somewhere, so I want it brought all the way up here. God, Bennet, what is with you today? Honestly, he wasn't like this before I started filming, and then I start to film and instantly he wants to play. So this is last looks at this. I'm hoping to get a pretty healthy chop today, somewhere around here. And then, like I said, bring the blonde all the way back up here. So I am pretty excited about my appointment. I was debating between driving there and walking there. I've been going back and forth all morning. I would probably leave around the same time for both because I'd have to find a parking spot. But my appointment is like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. That's like a typical length for an appointment for me. And I'm just worried about leaving my car parked somewhere for that length of time. I just don't want to get ticketed or whatnot. So I might just walk. It's also good for me, you know, get my steps in. Kate doesn't want to go for a walk though after my appointment. So that'll be a lot of steps today. But you know what? I probably need it. At work, they've been like really good at providing all employees with free tea and coffee, which is awesome. And typically the tea selection is like pretty good. It's pretty extensive, but the head of our cafeteria is actually leaving. He's going and pursuing other adventures. So they're kind of in limbo right now and they haven't ordered new teas in forever. So literally all that's left are like the herbal teas, and that doesn't work for me. I need my caffeine. But the thing is that I don't like to have my tea at work because I'm really picky about milk and sugar and all the things that like go into it that create the flavor. And so anytime I'm not at home, I don't like the flavor of the tea. So therefore I have to drink teas that are not my tea. And so because I haven't had a good selection of tea, I've been having the hot chocolate like 3 times a day. Not good for my waistline. And I'm feeling actually a little puffier in my face. So it could be, well, it could be because of my cold, but it could also be because of all the hot chocolates I've been drinking lately. And you might be thinking like, why don't you just go get your own tea? It's just because I'm on such a strict budget that I don't want to go and spend more money on tea. But I caved yesterday and I bought more tea because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't be having hot chocolate 3 times a day, you know, 5 times a week. That's just not healthy. It's not healthy at all. All to say, I think a really long walk would be really good for me. So I think I'm gonna wrap this intro up. Let's get on walking. Let's go to the appointment. I will try and get as many clips as I can, but I think I said this last time I got my hair cut. It can be a little awkward when you like whip out your camera when someone is doing your hair and there's other people in the salon and it's just covered in mirrors. So I will get as many clips as I possibly feel comfortable getting. Hopefully we will have some kind of massive transformation. I'm gonna be way more blonde the next time I talk to you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. It's been way too long. It's way overdue. Way overdue. Let's go to the hair appointment. Woo! Hi, Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Hi, man. I missed you. I missed you too. Got the goods. He started crying like as soon as you left.
I heard him. I wasn't gone very long.
All right. Are you ready for the reveal? 3, 2, 1. I am so happy with it, like so happy. She always does exactly what I'm thinking of. Like exactly, like what's in my head. This is twice now where I've made an appointment at 10 a.m. and that's when they open. So when I arrive, no other customers are there and she and I can have like this full-on one-on-one consultation. So we go in depth. We talk about like everything. She's just so good. She can take everything you say and then create the vision. The blonde is all the way back up here. We went to like not cool tone, but sort of neutral tone. And I got a nice chop. She took like 5 to 6 inches off. So it's room for growth. It's a healthy chop. I just felt like I needed to take some off the bottom. It was not looking so good. And you know, it's perfect right now. And by the time it gets to summer, I'll have a little more length. It'll be perfect. If you live in Toronto and you were interested as to where I go to Verb Salon and Maya does my hair. I believe she's the owner and she's just so good at her job. And I loved it because when I went in, I had my curls, right? This was day 2 of my curls today. And she was like, wow, oh my God, you're so good at styling your hair. And she even asked me like, how did you do that? So I broke down, you know, how I curl my hair. And she was just like, wow, you really know how to style your hair, which is a huge compliment. Like just to have the head hairdresser tell me that I'm really good at styling my hair. Wow, yay for me. It is 5:11 right now, so it is pretty late in the day. That pretty much took all day. I think I was out at the hair salon by like 2:40. So when I said 4 to 5 hours, I was right. I was 4 hours and 40 minutes, so pretty close. That was expected. That's how long the hair takes. And it was so expensive, but so worth it. Balayage is always really, really expensive, especially for me. Someone with like thicker, longer hair tends to really get pricey. But the color is good for like a full year. She couldn't even believe. She was like, you got your hair colored a year ago? Like that's how good a grow out is from a balayage. It's so natural, so pricey at the start, but worth it in the end. Oh, and guys, okay, today, so I was not only vlogging, but I was also doing a video for TikTok. I mean, like, who am I? I was a full-on content creator today, which was so weird. And she was really cool about it too. I was like, do you mind if I film? And she's like, oh gosh, no, like film to your heart's content. So, I mean, I didn't want to invade on like the space and be too out there, but I did film a little bit, I think. I also have to be aware that there are other customers there and I don't want them to feel awkward. And then I feel awkward because I'm filming them and then they make eye contact with me in the mirror and then it's really awkward. There you go. I love it. And yeah, I mean, that's it. And on that note, if you liked my haircut, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I would love for you to join this little family and continue on this YouTube journey with me. I'm so happy. Okay, well, I really want to work on my TikTok. It's just been on my mind all day. I'm like so excited about it. So I kind of want to do that. And I also want to finish Emily in Paris. I still haven't finished season 3. Like, what is going on? Who am I? I'm the biggest Emily in Paris fan ever, and I haven't even finished season 3. Gotta get on this. So I think I'm just gonna be on the couch, watch my EIP, and just chill out. Let's work on the TikTok. This is the face of someone who did not get a lot of sleep last night. It is the next day now, Sunday. I got really into editing my TikTok, although I can't be the only one. Does anyone out there find the TikTok app absolutely excruciatingly painful to use? Like for editing purposes, it's so useless. It's the most aggravating thing in the world. Anyway, I ended up having to do my video 3 times. Maybe it's just the perfectionist in me, but I will edit a video like to the cue of the piece of music or the voiceover or whatever. Like I will make sure it's like absolutely perfect. And then it posts and it's slightly off. And then you download the video and it's even more off. And then you share the video and it's even more off. Like your mouth is not even moving to the words anymore. I just find it so frustrating, and that's like a bit of quality control in my opinion. There's just some disconnect between the editing and the posting and then the sharing. I personally feel like that is something that TikTok needs to work on. That does not work well for perfectionists like me. Sorry you guys, I am a little cranky today. Like I said, I didn't get much sleep. Just like a quick story time on my end of the floor, like my apartment floor, I'm beside an apartment that has a family and they have 2 teenage sons. And I believe that the parents are away this weekend, so they're not here. The eldest son decided to host a huge party last night where friends of his were going in and out of the apartment, in and out, playing their music really loudly, screaming, knocking on doors, knocking on walls. I was woken up pretty much every hour last night. And not only that, but I woke up at 4 a.m. Actually, it was 4:38 to be exact, because I decided to look at my phone just, you know, for my own documentation. And all my windows are closed. Like, none of my windows were open, and my apartment reeked of weed. Which means as they were like going in and out of their apartment, the smoke from the weed that they were consuming was coming out of their apartment and then entering all of the other units around them, including mine. It was awful. I ended up having to open all my windows just to like air it out. I told my mom about it and she's like, why didn't you call the police, or why didn't you call the bylaw officer? I thought about it. I really did. I thought about it. But part of me was also like, you know, they're teenagers. This is what teenagers do. And I thought maybe I'll like talk to the parents when they come back or something. I mean, I can't be the only one on my floor to have had disrupted sleep last night. I'm sure others did. My door was not knocked on, but I could hear them knocking on a bunch of my neighbors' doors. And between that and the yelling and the loud music, how can you not wake up to that? The front doors of all of our units are not very well insulated, so pretty much if anything happens in the hallway, you hear it all. You hear everything. I would nap, but I'm not a huge napper. I don't really like napping. So I'm just gonna have to continue on with this day. Drink lots of caffeine. This is not my first cup this morning or this afternoon. It's late. It's 1:30. What I really wanted to do though is clean my apartment today. It's been a while since I did like a really, well, not like deep clean, but just cleaned it in general. I need to vacuum, I want to dust. So I thought I would do a bit of that for maybe an hour, and then it's beautiful out. It's like blue skies, it's 6 degrees, all the snow is melting, so I thought it would be a really good day also to take Bennett for like a good walk. I might just finish this cup of tea and then I'll clean, but we'll skip to the cleaning clips right now, so enjoy. Still hear my neighbor, like the son and his friends in the apartment just yelling and blasting music. It's insane. So it's actually almost 4 now. I was going to leave at 3. Like I said, I was going to clean for an hour, which I did. I was going to leave at 3, but I've been like texting with my neighbor, the one just here, just because she's a bit older and she's in a wheelchair, and she would have had the brunt of the noise last night. So I just contacted her to make sure that like she's okay. Like me, she was up pretty much all night last night. And I also got a call from like the buzzer box downstairs in the lobby, and there was someone on the phone, and I was like, hello? And he was like, hello. And I was like, who is this? And he's like, I have a delivery, can you let me in? And I was like, well, I'm not expecting a delivery. And he was like, well, I'm here for my friend, I have a delivery for him, so can you just like let me in? And I just hung up. Like, no. I don't know if it was just like a random call and he just figured like whatever number, I'll just call and see if they'll let me in, or if it was one of his friends trying to get me to buzz them in, because obviously like his buzzer would go to his parents and maybe he doesn't want them to know that this person's coming over with whatever they're bringing. I don't know. Anyway, the apartment drama today is like insane. I also looked up the number for like a noise complaint and also sent it to my neighbor, and knowing her, she'll probably call, she'll probably complain. So we'll see. I don't know. The parents don't seem to be there, which is part of the problem. Okay, but I am gonna take Bennett for a walk. To be honest, I'm a little scared to leave my apartment empty, but I have my camera on and I'm going to record any activity that happens in my apartment. So if something were to happen, then I have it on film. But yeah, no, Bennett really needs a walk, and the sun is going down. So we're gonna head out now, and that should be about 45 minutes. It'll be nice to get some fresh air. But yeah, drama. I just spent the last, it must be like 45 minutes writing and then sending my own complaint letter. It's on behalf of myself and my neighbor, so she actually tried calling and they said that they can't accept a verbal complaint. It needs to be a written complaint. And because she has some disabilities, she has trouble typing, and so she asked if I would write the letter and then I could CC her, so that's what I did. God, the neighbor drama. This is not what I expected this weekend. All to say, I haven't started working on my vlog yet, so I think that's what I'm gonna concentrate on for the next few hours. I really need to get ahead on that. Like, I'd love to have the rough cut all done today. Okay, I gotta work on this vlog. It's just gonna eat away at me until I do it. And I literally was climbing into bed and then I was like, oh my God, I forgot to end the vlog. I got so distracted. And yes, I am in my braids. This is getting ready for my curling hair tomorrow. I don't really show my braids that much on the vlog anymore, but they're so short. Now they're baby braids. We got them baby braids. I was editing my vlog and I had my headphones on and then suddenly I heard all this like extra noise and I was going, what? What's going on? What is that? So I took off my headphones and my neighbor was yelling at the kids, like yelling. And so I just got so consumed in the drama, and then she and I were like texting after. Anyway, we'll see how it all plays out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and hit the bell if you want to get notified as to when I will be posting next. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!